Hi everyone, we're going to do the interactive read aloud right now, and it's called Insects Hide and Seek. We're going to learn about how they camouflage and disguise themselves to protect themselves from predators, or even so their prey doesn't see them.
Insect hide and seek. What insects have you seen outdoors? Did you look at them closely? What did you see? Insects are all around us, but they can be hard to find. That's because some insects are good at hiding. Their colors and shapes blend with their surroundings and protect them from enemies. In order to spot these insects, you have to look very closely. Have you ever looked at the stem of a rose? The stem has sharp points called thorns. A thornbug's shape makes it look like one of these thorns. Since thorns aren't tasty, most hungry animals will go right past thornbugs. Look at the stem in the photo. Can you find the thornbug? How does it resemble the thorns? Young thornbugs have another way to protect themselves. They shake together when they sense danger. Their mother feels the stem move and comes to help. Insect hide.
That is so interesting, isn't it? When I look at this, I really can see the thorn right here. It looks like it would hurt if you touched it. The next insect we're going to learn about is one of my favorites.
Look at the twig in the photo. Can you find the walking stick hiding? It looks as if it is part of the twig. That is its disguise. The name walking stick fits this insect perfectly because the shape of its body makes it look like a stick. It is like a thorn bug because it is shaped like a part of a plant. This helps the insect to hide. However, its texture, the way it feels when you touch it, is quite different from the thorn bugs. This insect has the rough texture of a branch or twig. Walking sticks are among the longest insects in the world. One kind of walking stick is 13 inches long. Most of the time, these insects keep still. If they move at all, they move very slowly. When a tree branch sways in the wind, the walking stick sways right along with it.
I had to click on it so we could see the picture a little better. Um, I don't know why it's not coming in clear. Have you ever seen a walking stick out in nature before? Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Um, I certainly have. They're something you have to look for, but they're out there everywhere. They're all around in York, Pennsylvania, but you have to be looking. You have to be very aware. You might even find one in your yard. How exciting, right? Let's go on to our next one. Now I know a lot of you recognize this instinct.
When you smell a flower, are you also sniffing an insect? It's possible, because when a praying mantis sits on a flower, its green or brown color blends right in. As the mantis flutters and lands on a flower, it seems gentle and harmless. And for people, that is true. However, this insect hides on flowers in order to catch and eat other insects. Look at the photo. Can you find the praying mantis on the flower? The praying mantis, like the walking stick, sits very still. However, when another insect, such as a bee or butterfly, comes by, watch out. The mantis has legs that look like knives and a mouth like a can opener. It uses them to trap and eat the insect. In this way, the praying mantis is different from both the walking stick and the thorn bug.
Wow, the praying mantis. Um, they are like actually pretty big. And I don't know if anybody's ever seen them. Also, you can see those right here in York County. Um, we often get a bunch of them um, in our flower pots. Not a bunch, I mean, two, maybe three. I say a bunch because people don't often see them on our flower pots on our front porch. And I'm always looking for them. I don't feel like they camouflage as well as maybe this video says they do. I think they look like a pretty bright green. I don't really have a hard time noticing them. And maybe for insects, they do blend in very well. But to my eyes, they don't. And there's something that I can notice pretty easily. Let's go on to our last video.
Right in front of their beaks. That's because a katydid has a body shape and color that imitates a leaf. It even has veins in its wings that look like the veins on a leaf. So the katydid stays safe by blending with its surroundings, just as the praying mantis, walking stick, and thornbug do. Look at the photo. Can you find the katydid? While a katydid may not be seen, it can certainly be heard. On warm nights, you might hear groups of them singing to one another. They make their distinctive sound by rubbing their front legs together, and some people think they sound like they are singing the words, Katy did, Katy didn't, Katy did, Katy didn't. In this way, the katydid is quite different from the praying mantis, walking stick, and thornbug.
So we look at that, and you can see its wings do look like leaves. It's really easy for it to hide. Um, I've seen those before too, and one of the ways that I've seen them is quite by surprise. They fool me. They look just like leaves, and I usually am pretty close to one before I realize that it is an insect and not a leaf, and I'm whoa, so surprised. So anyway, that's the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed learning about how insects play hide and seek. Thanks, everyone.